Herkese selam. 21. bölümle tam gaz devam ediyoruz. Bir önceki bölümde crash yemiştik hatırlarsanız.
Citizens don't choose their representatives. Then who? The key players, string pullers. They spy on all the paralyses, look for weak spots, blackmail, rig elections.
Bakalım nereye gidiyorlar. Balyoz zamanı dostlar diyecektim. Nasıl öldüm? Onu anlamadım. İlginç bir şekilde. Bir şey patladı yanımda ama. İlginç. Hiçbir şey anlamadım abi. Minibüsün erişim noktasına bağlanacağız. Bak bak nasıl kaçıyor bak. Görüyor musunuz nasıl kaçtığını? Adamın kolu koptu ama hala ateş ediyorum. Çok iyi. Bir saniye. Buradan bir can alalım dostlar. Ne hackledi bize ve nereden hackledi? Ulan seni öldürmedim mi ben az önce? Bunların ardı arkası kesilmiyor galiba. Balyoz zamanı diyeceğim ama. Abi balyozu çeksene, balyozun yok mu? Heriflerin ardı arkası kesilmedi, iyi mi? Buraları da bir dikkalayalım ya dostlar. Balyozu şimdi çekti. Çok fena bir sniper ya. Orada nasıl öldüm ve neye öldüm? İnanın anlamadım. Şöyle mekanı bir cukkalayacağım abi. Ne olan bu? Allah Allah. Şaka mı lan? Bug'a bak ya. Hadi bakalım. Şunu bir hackleyelim. 55 7A 55. 55. 7A ve 55. 55 7A 55. Şöyle bir gelelim bakalım neymiş. Şuranın aşağısında da bir şey var. Hemen etrafı bir cukkalayalım dostlar. Cukka önemli. Oo, bu ne abi? Savunma diye ilginç bir silah. Tamam, minibüsü ne yapacağız? Böyle bir tarayalım bakalım.
Jam-packed with hardware. My optics don't see any manufacturer info or detect any mods. They don't mass-produce trucks like those. What are they doing? What are they hiding?
Earjacking. Huh. Could be the security firm or government. Media scouting for dirt on the paralysis.
Bağlanalım bakalım.
Pierced it, we're in.
Couldn't ask the NCPD for better records than this.
Pictures, medical records, vulnerability to neuroplasticity. Some kind of database. Brain scans, the paralysis, biological casts, neuroplasticity.
Fuck. What about that? The blue shit.
Fresh neural links. They're not spying on them, Johnny. They're fucking with their heads.
Oo.
Mean to say someone's literally controlling our upstanding politicians' minds?
Mm-hmm. Red blots are memory residue in the hippocampus region. See how they're bleeding into the blue?
So what are we looking at?
They're planting new memories in their heads, modifying their personalities. This is big shit, Johnny.
Fuck me.
Got other guinea pigs besides the paralysis, too.
Quick, download the data. Whoever comes looking for it, that's your suspect.
Shit. They're wiping the data. We've been made. Now they know someone's been in their database.
Wonder if they also know who.
Bağlantıyı keselim bakalım. Elizabeth'i arayacağız. Şu yukarıda ne gösteriyor ya?
V, do you have any news?
Okay, you're gonna want to sit down for this. It's way bigger than we thought.
What is?
You're being brainwashed. Literally. They've scanned your minds, now using some kind of conditioning
Wait,
to...
not on the hollow.
Right, I'll come by.
No. You and we need to speak alone. I know a little ramen place in Japantown. Sending you the coordinates.
Right. See you there.
Çok fazla şey taşıyoruz. Farkındayım. Hemen şu üzerimizdeki fazlalıkların birazından kurtulacağım. Bunları alıp böyle sattıkça parça biriktiriyorum dostlar. Silah update'i için gerekli. Tamamdır. Oo, burada kırılacak bir şey daha var. Bunu da kıralım. 55 7A BD 1C 55 7A BD 1C tamam. 55 7A BD 1C kırıldı. Nerede benim motosikletim? Burada. Bir buluşalım bakalım mekanda. ...1.4 kilometre. Evet, yaklaşıyoruz. 850 metre kaldı. Bu oyunda bu arada korna hiçbir işe yaramıyor. GTA'da arada kornaya bastığınızda böyle insanlar bir tepki verirdi. Ne insanlar ne arabalar hiçbir tepki vermiyor. Böyle sadece aptalca size bakıyorlar. Sadece üzerlerine sürdüğünüzde tepki veriyorlar. Gelin bakalım. Mekana geldik. Ramenci de buraymış. Bu arada oyunda HDR'ı açtım. Bir tık daha güzel görünmeye başladı ışıklar falan. İlk başta gözüm çok alışmamıştı. Saçma görünüyordu ama şu an daha iyi. Konuşalım bakalım. Rica ederiz ablacığım.
Cozy little joint. Doesn't really match your style though.
But it's perfect for a one-on-one.
Here we are then. What is it?
I'm sorry. My nerves are shot. I can't gather my thoughts.
Wasn't that long ago since we last met? Something happened since then?
No, I mean, something did happen, though not recently. It's a long story. I don't quite know how to tell you. Where to even start?
Relax, no need to rush.
A while ago, I started noticing some changes in Jeff's behavior. His personality, he seemed to be changing right in front of me, becoming someone else.
How so?
He stopped reading, forgot the title of his favorite movie. Even his musical taste changed overnight. Once, I said we should visit his brother's grave, and he told me that he'd been an only child. That's when I started thinking something bad was happening. Something insidious. And not just with Jeff.
Notice any changes in yourself?
After some time, on several occasions, my friends pointed out that I was acting strangely.
That must have been hard.
It was. You know, it's at times like those you start to question reality.
So the whole time, you knew what I could end up finding.
I don't know who, how, or why, but they're changing us. That concealed room in our apartment.
What about it?
I'm sure I'd seen it before, but must have somehow forgotten.
Oh.
I find that terrifying.
Mention any of this to Jeff?
I tried. I did. But he's blinded to everything. He just laughed, said I was imagining things. He once brought up a vacation that we never went on. Swear to God. He went on about it in such detail, I almost started believing him.
Could be just you who forgot. Maybe they wiped the trip from your memory.
Hell, I don't know anymore. Don't you get that?
You haven't told me the whole story yet, have you?
I saw a stranger in our apartment one night tinkering with the monitors. But I was in such a state by then that I didn't know if I could trust my own eyes.
So you didn't do anything?
I don't remember what happened. I talked to security the next morning.
Let me guess. Cams didn't pick anything up.
The guy just shrugged and said I must have dreamt it. He showed me the recording, of course. I felt like a lunatic. And then, the next day, I got a call.
Who was it?
Them. Whoever they are. There was a garbled voice on the other end. He never introduced himself.
They threaten you, try to blackmail you.
They said I was walking on thin ice. That if we kept stirring up trouble, Jeff could have an accident. Then they wiped any record of our conversation. It was as if it had never happened. So I'm begging you, V. Jefferson can't find out about any of this. Ever. His life depends on it.
You knew who sent the intruder, but just strung me along anyway, Liz.
I didn't have a choice. I didn't know what to do.
You wanted everything just to go on and flow on because it was convenient.
Convenient?
You got the perfect life. Prominent husband. You don't lack for a thing.
You think I'm having fun? You have no idea what it's like, living like this.
What if you're just saying what they programmed you to say? Just reading off a script based on thoughts planted in your head.
All I know is, I love my husband, and I want him to be safe, and happy.
But that's what they want you to know.
You know what Jeff will do if you tell him? I know my husband. He'll start looking on his own. He can't find out about this. It'd destroy him.
You think if I tell him everything, that he'll go and pick a fight he can't win?
I don't just think, I know. One thing hasn't changed. Jeff's still a fighter.
And he'll go down swinging. So how do we play this?
I'm going to tell Jeff that SSI was spying for his rival, Holt. You just need to confirm what I say.
And if I'm not on board?
You have a choice. Just remember, any consequences will not be yours to deal with.
I'm truly prepared to fire SSI. After the threats. It'd be brave, but risky as all get out.
What they're doing to us is one thing, but when you found that concealed room, I can't accept strangers spying on us while we sleep. Not under my own roof.
What difference does it make where?
I'll take full responsibility for anything SSI goes on to do. I'm just asking you not to get Jefferson involved. I'll add a meeting in Reconciliation Park to Jeff's schedule. He'll be waiting. Since I can't know if I'll remember this conversation tomorrow, I'm counting on you not to forget what I asked of you.
I won't. That's all I can promise.
Söyleyeceğim ya ben bu herife. Niye söylemeyeyim abi? Bakalım ne olacak. Zaten oyunu bir daha oynayacağım.
Wouldn't want to be in her pants. Speaking of, overlapping memories, changing personalities. Remind you of anything? But hey, at least we know what we're up against.
No, this is different. You saw it yourself. They're purposely modifying their minds, individual thoughts.
Peralez make a damn nice next-gen puppet. Even in my day there were whispers about this kind of stuff. Cognitive pattern fluctuators, remote neural re-networking. In layman's terms, gaslighting. The beauty is that everything's fair game. Subliminal TV signals, high-density emitters in your electric toothbrush. You name it.
So, in my pants, what would you do?
Some real rat bastards behind this. Someone's got to take them down.
Even by risking the paralysis of lives.
Fuck knows what kind of shit a mayor controlled by puppet masters could pull. But yeah, you could end up putting their lives at risk. Or not. Tough choice, V.
Halledeceğiz. Bunlar iyi insanlar. Rüyalarını yitirme. Jefferson'la buluş. 1,5 kilometre ötede. Şu an nereden çıkabilirim abi? Şuradan.
Wait a sec. Listen to that guy. How'd you rate his chop? Listen to that guy. How'd you rate his chops?
To my untrained ear, sounds all right, I guess. I mean, it's easy listening at least.
Know why? Technique's second rate. But the feeling? That's what counts. Guy's hurt, got something he can't take. And it shows. Could stand a little more stage presence. Fingering's all wrong, loses the tempo more than he keeps it, but not bad.
You really know how to give a guy a compliment. Is that how you got your start? Street busker with big dreams?
Don't make me laugh. No time for playing my way to the top. Was too busy shaking the world awake.
Being at the top can be worth it. You want to shake the world, you know. Oh, world's got to feel you first.
And you pay for it. You spend your lyrics laying waste to the big record corps. Who's gonna sign you then? But give up your ideals, and no amount of eddies can buy them back.
All right, princess. At least you played some gigs. Saw those memories of yours.
True. Played where we could. Parks, old factories, underground clubs. Had an audience from the start. Some recorded our stuff, didn't even know who we were.
Mean to say I could get my hands on some old samurai bootlegs? I'm gonna find those tapes. I'm gonna shriek like a little fangirl anytime you open your mouth. Happy?
Just you fucking try.
Jokes aside, you think those tapes still exist? After all these years?
You know, Rainbow Cadenza's not far from here. Club we played till the band fell apart. Great spot. Place for people with their heads on straight. Maybe they'll know something.
Oyunun bir kupası vardı yanlış hatırlamıyorsam. Bunun eski eşyalarını elde etmekle ilgili. Evet, şimdi yakında bir checkpoint noktası var mı? Öncelikle bir ona bakalım. Pardon. 1,5 kilometre ötedeymiş mekan. En yakın checkpoint'imiz de burası. 100 metre yukarıdan gitsek olmaz. Aşağıdan gideceğiz ama buradan sola yol var mı? Hayır abi. Mecbur yukarı çıkacağız. Okey. Çok karışık bir şehir yapmışlar ya. Böyle alt alta üst üste. Şimdi şu checkpoint noktasına doğalım. Oradan motorumuzu atlar gideriz olay yerine. Jefferson'larla bir buluşalım bakalım. Ve bu bölümün sonuna kadar da şu Jefferson'ların olayını halletmeye çalışalım. Motosiklet her seferinde böyle ters dönüyor abi. Bu nedir ya? Çekil abi. Çekil. Hayır. Buradan. Buraya çıkmıyormuş.
Yeah?
It doesn't matter what you tell him. It doesn't matter what you think of doing or do. You can't change anything.
What?
We know who you are. We know what you are. We know what you want. You are playing with fire. Don't dare cross the line.
Öyle mi? Sen kimi tehdit ediyorsun? Köpek, balyozla dalacağım sana. Balyozla.
Fuck.
Balyozla dalacağım sana. Balyozla dalacağım. Olayı kes. Şurada bir kayıt alalım da. Şimdi oyun crash falan yer. Onayla. Çok iyi. Her şeyi söyleyeceğim herife.
Need to talk.
Yes, I know. Elizabeth filled me in. Sounds like I was right to hire a professional.
Elizabeth? What did she tell you exactly?
Didn't get specific. Just that SSI was spying for that son of a bitch Holt. Guess you got more, though.
SSI wasn't working for Holt. You're in deeper shit than you think.
Meaning?
Isn't it weird that you're a virtuous politician, candidate?
Flattered, but no. Far from it. Do I try my best? What's this got to do with anything?
How many people can honestly say they don't strike deals with gangs or take Eddies and Corps?
A lot, I'd like to think. They just haven't introduced themselves yet.
Almost like this city doesn't deserve someone like you.
I'm not paying you to make up riddles for me, so get to the point.
SSI's on the take for some unknown group that's out to control your lives. You know there's a concealed room in your pad?
Out with it.
They've got tech in there you wouldn't believe. These people know everything about you and your wife. They're watching your every move. Somebody's programming you and your wife.
Sounds like something out of the movies.
Saw your brain scans. They're tweaking your neural connections. This ain't no movie, Jeff. Been at it for a while, you and Liz. Editing your memories, your tastes, your views and beliefs even.
How could I not have known about this?
Your memories. Can't even trust those anymore.
If that's true, I'll never know what's real in my life and what's a lie, fabricated. Wait, the intruder. I have to find him.
Got no idea how we go about doing that.
First, I'll find him. Then I'll find whoever's behind this. Pull the curtain back on these motherfuckers and show them what's what.
Could show their hand if you're patient, wait long enough. Or use your mayoral powers if you get elected. As long as you don't forget all this by morning.
Sun Tzu's Art of War. Feign weakness, so your enemy may grow arrogant.
Aynen öyle diyor.
Don't see you doing much feigning, Jeff.
My God. I have to tell Liz.
Your wife knows everything.
Liz? How?
Figured it out at some point.
Elizabeth? No. She would have said something.
She feared for your life, your daughter's life. Who could blame her?
Nah. She's never kept anything from me. She doesn't scare easily, believe me.
Got an anonymous hollow telling her to keep her mouth shut. So she did what the perfect candidate's wife would do. Protected her family.
I won't let them get away with this.
Is there anything else I can do?
You've done enough already, V. All that's left to do is wait.
So what now? Still want to be mayor?
Well, I'm not about to give up. I didn't run just to... I'll wait for my window, an opportunity, then make my move.
Isn't that exactly what they want?
Well, I'll give them more than they bargained for. Same with your Eddies. Take care, V.
Good luck.
And good night.
So, thoughts?
Somehow I doubt it's people who are behind this.
So aliens?
Very funny. You're too young to remember this, but not so long ago, people talked about rogue AIs prowling cyberspace.
So, not aliens.
Doesn't matter who. What matters is that guy decided to take up the gauntlet. My man.
Kimmiş abi? Ne garip, ilginç şeyler dönüyor ya olayda. Aman dünyada. Şimdi bir yan göreve daha gideriz dostlar. Bir yan göreve daha gideriz. Yan görevler bu arada çok güzel tasarlanmış ya. Gerçekten. Günahkar bu neymiş? Of, çok fazla yan görevimiz var ya. Psycho katilimiz bile var. Ha yok. Şimdi Buck Rivers'ın baladı. Gidelim bakalım. Hop. Şuradan hemen motorumuzu çağıralım. Şurada motorumuz, o yüzden gelmiyor. Hemen gidelim bakalım şu kulübe. Gerçekten oyunun yan görevleri hoşuma gitmeye başladı. Witcher'da da böyle hoş yan görevler vardı. Şu haritalama olayını bir düzeltseler çok tatlı olur ya. Yol gösterme olayı çok kötü. Çok kötü. GTA bu konuda çok iyi ya. Ya bunlar şeyi kullanmışlar muhtemelen, Witcher'da kullandıkları sistemi kullanmışlar ama Witcher'da yol olmadığı için, bu şekilde trafik ve modern bir yol olmadığı için çok sıkıntı olmuyordu bu sistem. Size ulaşmak istediğiniz yere doğru bir şekilde götürüyordu. Ama bu şekilde modern bir dünyada sıkıntı yaratıyor açıkçası. Ama şunu söyleyeyim, hani oyun GTA gibi görünüyor olabilir fakat GTA ile uzaktan yakından alakası yok dostlar. Yani izlerken belki aynı hissiyatı veriyor gibi görünebilir fakat oynarken iki oyun birbirinden... Hop dostlar, burası editle geldi, kusura bakmayın. Oynarken iki oyun birbirinden alakasız oyunlar diyordum. GTA ve şeyi kıyaslıyorduk. Nedir onun adı? Bana mı hata yapıyorsun sen? GTA ve Cyberpunk'tan bahsediyoruz dostlar. Bu arada oyunun crashleri gerçekten beni benden aldı. Ve şu an karakter de yürümüyor dostlar, yani ilginç bir şekilde yürümüyor.
Johnny, pretty sure they turned your great spot into a slurp shop.
Mindless fucking consumerism wins the day again.
Point for the other team, huh?
Huh. This is why you don't bring back fallen warriors. Sooner or later they're gonna see everything they fought for is turned to shit.
Zor bir durum.
I'm ready. You ready? Hey.
Provides 330% of recommended daily volume.
Hey, Rainbow Cadenza mean anything to you?
Oh no, another one. Aren't you too young for this?
To what now?
Every day, some sad grandpa in his old leather comes in here, asks where is his old Rainbow Club. And I'm like a broken record. Tell all of them the Corp brought them out 20 years ago. I should put up a sign.
Know anything about any bootlegs from the Rainbow Cadenza days? Like, say, I don't know, samurai stuff?
Samurai. Oh, that ugly red face on black? Yeah, even I know that one. Old guy comes by here sometimes wearing their shirt. Spends the whole time yakking with his psychophan friends.
Wouldn't happen to know where I could find him.
You can find him living back in the 2020s. But besides that, he's out there at the market.
What's he selling?
Organic strawberries and cream. What do you think? He sells ancient dusty tapes of ancient dusty indie bands. No one's heard of a single one of them.
Green. Thanks.
Eyvallah. Sağ olasın. Johnny? Johnny çıkmadı. Çıkar diye düşünmüştüm.
Hey, I'm looking for some good tunes. Got any laser pop? Something from us cracks?
Don't sell no scop here. You either want good music or rainbow bright shite.
Chill, Chum. It's just a joke.
Laser pop. Fucking laser pop. Here, at my stand.
I heard I can get some decent tunes here.
What you mean by decent? We got Cartesian Duelist, Uridine stuff, Tainted Overlord.
Any samurai?
Kid, you even gotta ask? Never fade away. Dancing with my axe, chipping in, you name it, we got it. Silverhand was the one true messiah of rock. I'd hand them records out like candy if I could. But a guy's gotta eat.
I see I found Silverhand's biggest fan.
And proud of it. Today's bitty box rockers can't even touch him. Silverhand had something they couldn't even dream of.
A Silverhand?
He had that fire, kid. Fire! Guy shook the foundations of the corporal world. He died for his ideals.
Doesn't matter, he was also kind of a terrorist.
Blaze way down the rebel path.
Oh.
I'm looking for the real deal. Like, say, bootlegs from Samurai's first gigs.
Fuck. First, you have got no idea what you're asking for. Not if you're so chilled about it. Don't know how you found out about them bootlegs, but forget it. Not gonna give them to the first gonk off the street.
Hey, I ain't a poser. I know everything there is to know about Silverhand.
Go on. Impress me.
Know what he told Carrie the last time they met? Fuck this band. Not your crowd. Not your noise. Do your own thing.
Yeah, sure. I could think of a million conversations they had. There were no witnesses.
I used to, come here, back when it was still Rainbow Cadenza. Bootleg sure would make a nice souvenir of the good old days.
Cut the scop. You're too young to remember the first samurai gigs. Weren't even a twinkle in your daddy's corrosion.
Yani Johnny Silverhand'ın ta
Appearances
kendisiyiz
can
biz
be
ya.
deceiving. How do you know this pretty face ain't an implant?
All right, punk. Prove it. How'd Samurai's third ever gig end?
Johnny, my dear expert, help a chew out. I need a quick rundown of samurai trivia.
Yep, third gig. Remember it like it was yesterday. Set my axe on fire, then smashed it on the stage. Crowd went wild.
Well, can't wait all day.
Easy. Johnny lit up his axe, then smashed it.
Nope. Knew it. Who smashes their gear when they're just starting out? I mean, a new one costs eddies.
Ulan pezevenk yalan söyledi bize.
Fucking hell, Johnny. Why sabotage? Why now?
'Cause it's funny, 'cause I'm bored. Maybe I don't like the cut of your conformist chin.
You always freeze up like this?
Played our third gig at Cadenza. Little fire broke out. Some drunk gonks tried to put it out with beer. Denny's fro got singed. Wore a wig for a few weeks. Never did get herself any tech hair.
Let me think. There was a fire. Remember those gonks who tried putting it out with beer?
I almost forgot. Heard Johnny started it, actually. Tossed a cig that was still glowing.
Bullshit. That cig was Carrie's, no doubt. But hey, any trouble's Johnny's fault.
Still don't believe you were there. But what the hell? Only a real fan could know something like that. Hey, anyways, gotta educate the youth. Maybe you'll find something special under the table. Go on, have at it.
Şimdi şu bizi ilgilendiren. Şunu alacağız. Bu ne abi? İyi de ne ki bu? Al lan. Belki tropi ile alakalı bir olayı vardır. Pena. 92 85 Samuray turnesi tişörtü. Efsaneviymiş. Boş giyim modifiye yuvası varmış. 4 tane. Aslında şu iyiymiş ya. Şu kaç paraya satıyorsun bunu abi? Kaç? Oha 12.000 liraya mı satıyor? Çok pahalı değil mi ya? Şimdi bunu alıp giysem ve modifiye etsem. Aldım ya. Vallahi yapacak bir şey yok dostlar. Aldım. Evet, tamamdır.
Take it. Spread the good Silverhand word. Death to
You know, they say time is the best teacher. Used to think that was true. But look at that guy. 60 at least, but still living in 2020.
Guy's your biggest fan. You not happy to meet him?
Blusaka Tower to smithereens, and it's still standing there. Just the same. Don't want people getting stuck in a rut, stuck in the past. Want them to change. Them and the world.
It's been 60 years. Something must have changed.
Know what changed? The damn facade. Fresh interface plugs, new high fructose scop syrup, and fun fruity flavors. A new face of Arasaka, same old shit, different packaging.
Well, something's changed. Maybe we can't see it, but it's changed all the same.
Sure. Now almost nobody remembers when a person wasn't just a meat bag full of secondhand implants.
Eyvallah. Evet. Bu işi de tamamladık dostlar. Şimdi dövüş gecesi Soğuk serap. Artık neyse şu soğuk serap quest'ine doğru gideceğiz dostlar ve muhtemelen bölüme de orada ara veririz. Şu checkpoint noktasında bir aman abi. Yine bir drop girdi. Oyun tekrar bir crash yiyecek zannettim. Yemedi Allah'tan. Evet şimdi oha. Bayağı da uzakmış ya. Oralarda checkpoint vardır muhtemelen. Mekana gidelim. Mekanın önünde de bölüme ara veririz. Sonra yan görevlerden devam dostlar. Bölümlere. Ana hikayeyi çok ilerletmek istemiyorum. Çünkü çok aşırı uzun da sürmüyormuş. Muhtemelen bir 20 saat gibi bir süresi varmış. Direkt 20-30 saat arası artık sizin oynayışınıza göre değişiyormuş o durum. O yüzden... Nerede abi benim motosikletim? Gel abi. Gel abi. Bak. İlla durup ters dönüyor ya. Şaka gibi ya. Şimdi dostlar. Devam. İyi yol düz, sıkıntı yok. 1.1 kilometre. Buralarda kesin checkpoint noktası da vardır. Hop, bir tane gördük. Güzel. Şurada da fiili saldırı varmış. Gelin hadi bir onu yapalım. En azından bu random eventlarda ne yaptığımı görmüş olursunuz. Burada şimdi belirli bir grup var. Bu dallamalar birilerine saldırıyorlar. Şöyle. Abicim üzerime niye öyle manyak gibi koştun ki sen? Silah çok fena ya. Olay buralarda bundan ibaret dostlar. Bu random eventlarda bu şekilde. Oo. Ha, bunu legend bir şey buldum zannettim lan. Ya. Heyecan yaptım. Gereksiz. Dezenfektan varmış. Alalım. Korona var malum.
Shit. Thanks, stranger. That was a close one.
Aynen.
Shit. Thanks, stranger. That was a close one.
Aynen. Vallahi Toton'u keseceklerdi. Genç. Benzinliği soyuyorlarmış galiba. Şunun çatısında bir olay var. Oraya bir çıkmaya çalışalım bakalım. Hop. Eklenebilecek bir şey var. Ekleyelim bakalım. BD, E9, E9. Şuradan gelsem BD'ye yana gelir. E9, E9 olur. Evet. Şöyle. 1C, BD. Farklı bir yoldan gideyim dedim. Neyse, destansı ek parçası. Güzel, güzel. Şuradaki zımbırtıyı da alacağım. Hop, çok iyi. Nereye bıraktık motorumuzu? Silah fena değilmiş bu arada. Gerçekten fena değilmiş. Tek atıyor ya. Biraz yavaş ama olsun. Evet. Oh. Çok güzel. Otokayıt da aldı. Vallahi 2 motosikletle gelmişiz. Olay ne abi?
Oh, fuck a dog doll.
One thing I know like I know my own name. You do not poke around strangers' cool boxes. Best case scenario, you find a half-gallon jug of rancid milk. Worst? Motherfucker up a sad mass. That's Raish Bartmoss.
The Bartmoss. Data crash rabbit Bartmoss. Guy who trashed the first net?
Well, it wasn't his uncle. Yeah, him. I'd recognize that mug anywhere. Wanted posters all over town back in 2020. Public enemy #1, dead or alive. Half the city was on the hunt. Poor bastard. Ended up here as a dead rat in a cool box. Till some circuit blew and he thawed like so much meat.
Yeah, about 20 years back, judging by the stench. Well, stood about as much as I can. Gotta go.
Hold up. Gotta be some electronics in here. First net relics, almost crank-powered. Be a shame just to leave it.
Even if there is, it's bound to be bunk.
Bound to be? Wouldn't be so sure. Only one way to find out.
Nah, I need to think about it.
Said the gonk who missed the shuttle. Come on, look inside.
Bakalım içine dostlar.
Well. An SGI Tech Elisla. Best cyber deck in its class.
See? Worth getting a little rot on your hands sometimes. Hey, just thinking. Cat at the Afterlife goes by Nix. Looked like somebody who'd know legacy tech. Chat him up, see what happens. Could end up pulling something from it.
Alalım bakalım. Afterlife'a gidip Nix'le konuşacakmışız. Buralarda bir şeyler var mı? Çöplük burası ya komple. Aynen. Şöyle motorumuza binelim dostlar. Şöyle tekrar bir crash yemeden şuradan dümdüz devam edelim. Teleport noktasından Afterlife'a gideriz. Bölüme de orada ara veririz. Normalde burada ara verecektim ama dağın başında bırakmak istemedim açıkçası. Şuralarda bir checkpoint'imiz vardı. Hop, işte burada dostlar. Yine abicim. Varış noktası seçelim. Hemen Afterlife'ın dibinde checkpoint noktamızda bölüme ara veririz. Valla dostlar videolar kopuk kopuk oluyor ama baştan çeksem yine crash alıyorum. Yani bu da benim neredeyse bir video çekmem için, bir 50 dakikalık bir video için bir günüme mal oluyor. O yüzden editle geliyor. Kusuruma bakmayın. Şimdi Nix'le konuşacağız. Ama tabii öncesinde burada ara veriyoruz dostlar bölüme. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Hepiniz hoşça kalın.